Cool. Good.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something. Like 2 days ago, I got into a car accident.
What?
I got into a car accident, like on Monday.
What the fuck? Why didn't you say something before?
I don't know. I think a part of me, like, because I didn't tell anybody except for, like, my sister, like, when it...
Like, how bad was it?
Considering everything that didn't happen, it wasn't that bad, but it could have been very bad. So I was, it was, like, right after I was recording with my friend. We were recording something, a video, and, I did something else that morning. I was dog tired, and this is like after working Easter Sunday by myself. I was really tired, and I was like, I was in Woodstock, and I was gonna go straight to my sister's house, which is over in Douglasville. So it was like a hour-long drive, and like I was like 11 minutes away. I have my podcast on. I'm chilling. I'm on I-20 West, and I feel my eyes getting heavy, but like I'm like, I got 11 minutes. I'll be all right. And it's just like 1 second, I just realized that I'm like nodding off, and I like completely went to sleep, and veered into the next lane next to me, and just hit a semi on the driver's side. So he's like right into me. And I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, and get off on the exit. And yeah, like my door is a little fucked up, and I got a new mirror coming, but the car's drivable and everything's cool on it. So it's just like I got real lucky. It was just like,
Happy, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, every time I think about it, it's just kind of like, bro, that could have been way worse, and it wasn't for some reason. It feels like that.
Well, because you're obviously needed in the world for some purpose.
Well, that's
So
nice.
that's why it didn't happen the way that it probably should have, and you would have fucking, I don't know. Let's not even talk about what would have happened, because I don't even want to think that into reality. However, I'm very thankful that nothing else did happen to you, because that's very scary. However, I mean, not that it matters that you tell me the things that happen to you, but, you know, I care about you, and I care about what happens to you, so I'm proud of you for coming and finally telling me.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Of course. Well, I know it's not the easiest thing to talk about, so that's why I'm proud that you were feeling comfortable enough with me to talk about it, because it's not an easy thing to talk about. So I am very proud of you for overcoming that and making it, making it not as bad as it could have been. You corrected it as much as you could have, so
yeah.
I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you're okay, because that's the main thing that matters. Like, at the end of the day, like, cars and parts are replaceable.
Yeah.
But you as a person are not replaceable.
Right.
So I would much rather something happen to your car or something, like a semi-truck than happen to you. Because you're way more important than your car. Like, yes, your car is expensive, but you as a person matter way more than your car as a thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, who the fuck cares about your car besides you? I care about you.
Yeah.
A lot of people care about you. So,
Yeah.
it's important that you are okay versus the car being okay. But
right.
Either way, I know it's expensive, and I know it's whatever, but as long as it's drivable for now, who the fuck cares about your car? Like,
Nah, yeah, that is. It's fine. But, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it made me think, bro, because, like, the 5 people I told because I went to work, and Tuesday, it was the day after, and I was just like, I was mad and like not feeling good that day, and just kind of just like, oh man, I got this shift, let me get this out of the way. So I was real short with everybody, and but I ended up having to tell people, because like every time I go into work, you know, I'm just kind of like, yo, what's good with you? Like, vibes is up,
Yeah.
energy is up,
What a vibe.
and they would ask, like, is everything okay? And I'd be like, nah, like, nothing's really okay right now, because, like, I don't know, you get, because, like, it doesn't feel that serious in my head that I got into a car accident with a semi-truck, but then when I say it out loud to, like, 5 different people, they're like, oh my god, are you okay? I'm so glad that you're okay. Whoa, what the fuck? Why didn't you? And it's just like, am I okay? Because, like, it didn't feel like a necessity or an immediate need to tell everybody that I had this thing happen to me, because I walked away from it okay. But, like, it just made me think about, like, my attachment to not even just life, but like my materials, because like I love my car. Like I hurt my car. Bro, I've had so many therapy sessions in this car with like so many different friends, and I've only had the car for less than a year. Like I won't even get started on my first car. Shout out to Jane, RP Jane. And I had so many therapy sessions in that car, and it's just like, no, I gotta take better care of myself and better care of these things. And one of the first steps in that was like letting my people know if I'm going through something, and because it just wasn't an option for me. It was just like, nah, I'm gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this. If it comes up, it comes up. But like a piece of me, yeah, I wanted to talk to Savannah about it, or let my nigga know about it. Let my nigga Jay know about it. I told him for the first time today, because he was like, nigga, you ain't call me. And I was like, I don't know how to do that yet. So it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. You know? As I've been creating music-based video essays for the last 4 years, without fail, the topic of a video usually comes to light soon after a lesson learned in my real life. And this is normally due to how meaningful the lyricism on display is, or in this case, how incredibly relatable it can be to current situations. Faye Webster has been making her claim as one of the most talented artists in the scene over the last few years, with her deeply relatable music that ranges from talking about being happy and in love, all the way to profoundly sad lyrics proclaiming herself lost and empty. With this wide range of lyrical content and incredible musicality to follow, it's no surprise as to how or why Faye has seen insurmountable growth in her career. Growth that allows her to take the musical experience to the next level, something she achieved and some with the EP, Car Therapy Sessions. An EP that reimagines some of Faye's songs from past records with the brilliant addition of orchestral arrangements written and conducted by Trey Pollard. These new arrangements simply astonish those listening, with brilliant writing and foreign instrumentation as it pertains to an indie rock artist. But in presenting itself in such grandiose and old Hollywood fashion, it naturally drew more light to the emotion behind lyrics we were already familiar with the exception of one song.
Every Tuesday, I'll be in the driveway, talking to a stranger for some help. Yes, you guessed it, flowers made of plastic, 'cause I can barely take care of myself.
In addition to being the sole original song on the EP, Car Therapy clocks in as one of the shortest as well, placing special priority on its somber and atmospheric feel and a highlight on the helpless feelings that one endures on a day-to-day basis. Firstly, a call out for help, figuratively and literally. I made note earlier in the video that I've had a multitude of therapy sessions in my car, as most do. It somehow over time became a safe haven to let all of my emotions out with actual therapists and friends and family. As Faye begins to relay how she's feeling as of late, her witty writing comes into play, saying she could realistically only have plastic flowers, knowing real ones would die, seeing as she's waking up and barely taking care of herself. It took me falling asleep behind the wheel on the highway to realize I had ended up in similar waters, not prioritizing sleep, going on benders, and trying to act like everything was okay on top of it. And it caught up to me. This lyric is describing a deep depressive feeling that can happen to anyone, and it's okay, but a fight must follow it. A fight for your general happiness. But that's easier said than done when in a spot like so, and I feel for those experiencing this in any capacity. Faye continues to divulge on these depressive themes with
cold showers, you always forget your towel. I got you on before you even moved in. Hold my body and I'll forget I hate me. You hate when I say that, but I did.
It's here she sheds light on having someone in her corner during tough times, making it clear that when she has this person with her, in this case to hold her, it's in that sole moment she can eliminate all feelings of self-loathing and hatred. This is quickly followed up with her knowing her people won't like to hear her true feelings of herself, but they're just that, true. Making a very important note that it's important to have a space to share anything, because to share and fully acknowledge these things is to grow and find ways to get better. Faye's word usage in the last line being in the past tense has me hopeful that she's doing well and doing her best to take care of herself. A feeling I have for all who hear car therapy and immediately relate. At the sake of sounding corny, truthfully, you are not alone, and I hope while inevitably going through rocky states of mind, you take the time not to suppress said feelings and talk it out. Whether it be with your family, your friends, hell, if you're lucky, your therapist in your car after clocking out of work. Whatever it may be, just take care of yourself.